Hey guys, Hoang here, and today I wanted to bring you a deck profile that I worked on with Karan Patel, and this is a Shinegreymon deck for BT4 that is equipped with the Wargreymon. So, how this deck works and why this deck works is you use the Wargreymon to tempo out your early to mid game, and then you have your Shinegreymon as a late game insurance policy. One of the biggest things that we've noticed going into the BT4 meta is that green OTK is a really big thing, as well as Mega Zoo decks. What we want to take into account is, in Green's case, they run out of steam really fast, unless they're playing the Hercules package, but Grand Kuwaga specifically, that package runs out of steam because you Digiburst 4, and then you go into your Chaos, you pass over 6, and then from that point on, you've really just expended all your gas. And this deck is very excellent at capitalizing on that fact. Not only that, but going into your Mega Zoo matchups such, you are really great at grinding as well, so do keep that in mind. Now, I do want to mention that our Tamer ratio is lower than it normally is in Shinegreymon, and that is because we have to fit in multiple Wargreymon pieces as well, such as the Anjouwomon that calls on swing. But let's go into the ratios. So we do play the 3 Upamon and the 2 Coralmon. The Upamon is very valuable as the draw power allows you to get into your Tamers as well as your multiple pieces. Since we're not relying on the Wargreymon as heavily as the other variations of yellow BT4, that draw power is very much appreciated. I mean, Coralmon's still great because that minus 1k can add up to your Wargreymon and hit that minus 7k. As far as your level 3s go, we play the 4 Patamon because Patamon with Shine and Wargreymon both is absolutely phenomenal as it procs on both. We play 4 Pulsemon. Pulsemon is an excellent target off of the Wargreymon and Anjouwomon combo, as well as being a Gabumon essentially. So like I mentioned before, card draw is very much so appreciated, and that card draw we get off the Pulse is great, as well as being a 2-cost Digimon if need be. We also play 4 of the Recovery Patamon. This Patamon is fantastic. I made a little short about it earlier in the day, but the reason this Patamon is so effective is because it's essentially a Lucemon that doesn't brick. And what I mean by that, Lucemon, you can't Digivolve into Lucemon, and you can't Digivolve from Lucemon until we get Chaos Mode. But Patamon, we can. So if we see Patamon early game, we can just treat it like a vanilla rookie, and in the late game, after green OTK has bursted through our security, then we can just recover and treat it like a Lucemon. So Patamon is very effective. In a deck like Shinegreymon, Wargreymon, we're gonna go to low security very often when our opponents try to end the game versus us. They close it, and Patamon is very great in that situation. Our level 4 lineup, we play the 4 Turi, 4 Pedo, because those are our 1-cost evolutions, and we value that very much. And then 3 Unimon. The reason we play Unimon and not any other level 4 is because every other level 4 in yellow is pretty awful, to be very frank with you. Yellow has the worst level 4s in the game, in my opinion, and Unimon, he's a good level 4, you know? He's one of the better level 4s, which isn't saying much, so take that as you will. Our level 5 lineup is a bit cluttered because there's so many great level 5s in yellow. Yellow has the best level 5s, like, period. Like, you can't argue this, really. We play the 3 Wargreymon red because, being able to play your Tamers for free is huge, as well as proccing their on-play effects, so that TK is mad value. We play the 1 regular Wargreymon, not only for the on-Digivolve play a Tamer, but because it gives security pressure to our Wargreymon, so Wargreymon double swing is pretty potent. The 3 Anjouwomon, because like we mentioned, it's so powerful with the Wargreymon, especially in the early to mid game, that it can carry us into that Shinegreymon transition. And then we play 2 Sirenmon because 2-cost evolution is fantastic in the mirror, but also, note, we have a very low rookie ratio compared to the normal 14. We are only playing 12. So Sirenmon being able to patch that up is nice. Of course, if you want to have a better chance into Wargreymon mirrors, maybe you want to play Antilamon, because then that would dodge the Wargreymon proc. But, test it a little bit, feel it out, see how you want. We play 4 Shine and 3 Wargreymon. The reason why is because Shinegreymon is the insurance package. We want to have that Shinegreymon into our hands when we can, so that way we can keep constantly nuking the board. And through the power of Wargreymon as well as the Anjouwomon, we're able to tempo out that early game really nicely with the Wargreymon. So do keep that in mind. You can go 4-3 with the Wargreymon as the 4, but in this situation, I feel like the Shinegreymon late game insurance is so good because it's a board clear every time you see it. Why wouldn't we run all those board clears, right? And then 2 Chaosmon. Chaosmon is just excellent in tangent with both Wargreymon and Shinegreymon. It's the extra extender to make sure the board is cleared. And then as far as our Tamers go, we have to lower our Tamer ratio because it's not a pure Shinegreymon deck. Thus, we are not fully committing to that. So we have only, what is this, 9 Tamers currently. So 4 TK, the yellow TK, that's 4 cost because, again, Red Rise Greymon can play it and proc its effect. 3 Kari. Kari is fantastic in this deck, especially when Wargreymon is going to proc that super easily. And then 2 TK, that is 2 cost because the security is so-so, especially when green OTK has jamming. So anyway, I think this deck is really, really strong going forward into the BT4 format, especially when tournament is literally tomorrow, actually. My friend Karan has been testing this deck all week. He has won several tournaments with this now, several locals, and he got second in the Chaosmon tournament as well. This deck is very, very powerful, so I definitely would suggest you try it out, maybe make your own variation of this as well. So hope you guys enjoy this, and take it easy.